Nobody here to summon. If somebody comes, they will. Going back to RainMaker.
God damn it, I gotta go back to fucking work tomorrow.
We are losing objective Charlie.
On third?
Work tonight.
No, I go back with fucking first shift.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Dude, you know what? It's going pretty shitty. I had it out with Joanna the other day.
Oh, what about?
She gave me a write-up.
For what?
Well, apparently I had 4 hours of unexcused back in January, which I'll elaborate on that. And then
lost objective Charlie.
That last Friday I worked in Capri, you know, 7:30, I rolled out because I had to be back in there for startup Monday.
Yeah.
So
you had 12 hours window, right?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you did.
No, but so
anyway.
yeah, she was like, "Hey, I need to talk to you." I was like, "All right, what the fuck you want?" And she was like, well, walk me through what happened your last day in Capri. I was like, came to work, left work, you know, what do you want me to tell you? And she was like, well, apparently you left before CIP was done. I was like, yeah.
We have taken objective Charlie.
She was like, well, you're not supposed to do that. And I was like, nah, man, Brian said it was cool, you know, he was, I'm sorry, Will said he was cool with it, so, you know, wasn't no thing. And she was like, well, it's not up to Will. I was like, it's always been that way in our pack. Like, if everybody else is cool with it, you know, they let whoever dip. And she was like, oh, well, that's up to the coordinator or the shift manager. I was like, well, we talked to Debbie Little before, and she said it was cool. And she was like, well, you know, didn't know what to say. So then she was like, well, still, you have to get 4 hours on excuse for that. And I was like, that's bullshit. That is complete bullshit. And she was like, so you add that to the other 4 hours, and, you know, that becomes, write-up. And I was like, what other 4 hours? Like, where the fuck did this come from? She was like, January 30th? She was like, I think you missed a startup. I was like, did you think I missed a startup, or did I miss a startup? And she was like, well, I'm fairly certain it's a startup. And I was like, well, if that's the case, then you are wrong, because I have never signed up for a startup. So she was like, well, yeah, I'll have to look into that. And I was like, shouldn't you have looked into that before you called me in here? Like, I destroyed this bitch. And
what you say? Like this.
Basically, come down to it, she was like, well, I'm going to have to send out some emails and see what I can do, and, you know, I'll have to get back in touch with you. And I was like, while we're on the subject, I got offered this job in January. I'm still not getting my pay. Like, I have to upgrade to get my pay. And it was like, what's up with that? And she was like, well, that's because Jason and Kelly only had the verbal agreement that you got the job. And I was like, I understand that. When do I get my title and my pay? And she was like, well, I don't know if if it's like 30 days or 90 days. And I was like, it's 30 days. So, yeah, she's like, well, I'll look into it and I'll let you know. So next day, I catch up with her, and she was like, well, apparently Michael Adler covered off for that day back in January, that he tried to call you, but you didn't show up. And I was like, I pulled out my phone right there on the fucking floor and showed her. I was like, look, January 30th, I got a call from him and Kraft at 6:30. I was like, now, it's not my fault he called me late. And she was like, well, he covered all that he had called you before 3. And
Yeah.
I was like, what do you want me to tell you? I don't have the phone call. And she was like, well, we can't use that as an excuse. You know, people saying that they didn't get it. And she's like, you know, I'm not calling you a liar. I was like, you are calling me a liar. You are absolutely, you're not showing me any proof. I am showing you proof that I wasn't called. And I held that bitch up on the floor for like half an hour. I didn't give a fuck about running that machine. Nothing. So,
Yeah.
I argued with this bitch all this time, and she was like, you know, you can take it up with HR if you want to, and of course I was like, I'm going to. I ain't gonna let your little fat ass win this one. So,
Yeah.
I was like, did you figure out anything with my pay and my title? And she was like, well, not yet. And I was like, so you could spend all this time trying to bust me over some dumb shit that you ain't got no proof of, but you can't figure out something I need you to do. You don't see a problem with that? And she was like, well,
he was so unprofessional.
yeah, she was like, well, I should have an answer for you before the end of the week, you know? And I was like, yeah, you do that.
She got it after me.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing about it, like, call it like it is, nigga. If you got a problem with me, be like, look, I don't like you. I might respect you a little bit.
Yeah.
Right now, you fat and funny looking. I don't respect you.
Yeah.
Cause I'm your boss. I'm the manager.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, you fat. Like, she's not attractive fat like you and Lee. She's just a fat blob.
Yeah.
Y'all some sexy niggas.
That's just funny though, man. I mean, he's
Yeah,
like
dude.
trying to pull everything to fucking catch you on something.
Dude, that's the thing about it. I'm like, you know as well as I do, you're pulling this stuff out of your ass, right? Like, you ain't fucking with no dummy that'll sit here and take it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I didn't have a chance to go to HR last week, but Tuesday I'm gonna catch up with them. And, you know, I'm gonna lay waste to that old bitch too.
Yeah.
Because that Jason guy left.
Oh, what do you mean?
I think, yeah, he quit.
Okay.
Yep.
Nobody want to be in that big.
Nope. That's like, I went to the one, actually I went to the one because they were doing shit with like lockers.
Yeah.
And I never had one. At least I don't think I did. Maybe they gave me one, I don't remember. But I went in there, I was like, Lindsay. That's exactly, like she was nose deep in her computer. I just walked to her office, I was like, Lindsay. She looks up. I was like, I saw your post out there about the lockers. She was like, oh yeah. And then she's just staring at me. I was like, I need one. She was like, oh, okay.
That's fucking great.
She was like, you know, what's your name and all this shit. So, tell her my name, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah. So, you know. Made myself acquainted to one of the new HR ladies.
Bless his heart.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man, you need to fuck that bitch
We have an
going up.
airship en route.
Dude, I'm trying. Like, when I go into HR, I am too. I'm gonna slay that fat bitch.
You know, but HR won't fucking do nothing.
Well, like I say, I've never talked to these new bitches. I went in there and told Lindsay to give me a fucking locker, and she did. So, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see what happens.
Shit.
And like I say, I'm gonna go into the other one. I'm gonna be like, look, there's no
Halfway
proof.
there, the enemy has the upper
I mean, she
hand.
told me that he sent out an email where he said that I didn't show up. But I'm like, you know, like I told her, I was like, look, I can send you an email right now saying I did show
Our
up.
airship has arrived.
That means that I covered off with you that I was here. So that negates your argument. You knocked over your baby, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why are you so mean to that little nigga?
Oh, he was about to hurt himself.
Oh, baby, you're about to hurt yourself. Let me push you over.
Well, no, he had a whole table on. He was fucking wrapping around his face.
He was wrapping a table around his face?
Yeah.
Did you say table or cable?
Table.
A table.
Table.
Like, that you eat at.
No, table.
Objective Edward.
A cable.
Yeah.
Ow.
Jeez.
Okay, so rather than just let your son commit suicide, you abuse him and let him live to remember it.
Pretty much.
Parenting works.
That's how parenting works. So.
Oh, my GOSH, I got an airplane. The Red Baron.
Just image of pizza comes in my head.
Oh, I almost had the boss seat.
You almost what?
Almost had that boss seat.
Gibt's neue Befehle?
But you didn't.
Yeah, thanks to you. Dude, why do they fucking do that shit at work, man? I mean, how that nigga gonna send an email saying he called you? Motherfuckers, all they do is try to cover their own ass and throw people underneath
Hey,
the bus.
that was the other thing I brought up too. I was like, you know what? You make a big deal out of me being here, but why is it okay when they fuck up and don't call somebody? Do they get written up? No response.
Yeah. I mean, she pulled you in there and she's trying to lay all this shit out and she had nothing prepared.
She had
nothing to back her case up.
Nothing. Dude, she even told me, she was like, you know, I gave you a break last year when you used time that you didn't have. I was like, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck you talking about? She was like, back when they were shutting systems down, I think you took a few days off for vacation that you didn't have. I was like, yeah, you better slow your fucking roll right there. I was like, first off, you check your little email because Tyler got an email from you about my time that I had off that I burned. And it was the week before Christmas, motherfucker, so don't even try.
Like this bitch.
Yeah. What they need to do is put me in a fucking office.
I mean, you do a better job.
I would do a great job.
At least you can prepare to be the look you fucked up. This is when it happened. I got a witness. I got a fucking notarized and everything signed affidavit.
Lost objective Freddy.
Yeah.
Fucking Joanna's like, well, remember last year when, you know, I did you a favor?
Right, and I'm like, bitch, you want to do me a favor? Blow your face off.
Do everybody a favor.
Why don't you peel that fat belly back and be cooked so that Africans can eat for a few years? Then you'll be doing the world a favor.
Oh, that's fucking great.
That's amazing.
Nice little bar setup.
Hey man, you wanna play Dying Light?
Wanna play what?
Dying Light.
Hang on.
Huh?
Hang on.
I wanna play Dying
That's a pretty good game. Mostly what happens is we run around and I tell Zach I hate him with stupid ninja hook. Because he's got this fucking ninja hook that lets him go anywhere.
Light. Sounds legit.
We were playing the one time and Zach got up on this fucking place and I was like, man, I can't get on there, and I'm trying to jump on the fucking building. I was like, it won't let me grab on. He's like, hey, so he comes all the way back down on the fucking hill, and I was like, have you thought to look behind you and at the road that loops back up and drops down into the...
It was a fucking, like, interstate on-ramp that just goes in a circle.
I look behind me, I'm like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't see that there. He's like, use your fucking eye. That shit was funny.
Museum Freedom.
Oh, Overwatch.
Overwatch.
I still need to.
That's actually a pretty fun game. Overwatch.
I played with my cousins when they had that
We
free
have taken
trial
objective
weekend.
Charlie.
Yeah,
That was good.
I like it.
Oh, oh, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, man, I need to find out where Joanna lives. We need to go in there, fuck her dog, and kill her.
I mean, I'm down. I would go
Her
there
and Stacy Shultz.
beat the brakes off them bitches.
Dude, you know what happened? Gary was trying to help me out, right? I come over to him while he was on break, and I'm just like, man, they're really having me about fucking people and always being short-handed, and Debbie on my ass. And
Yeah.
Gary, I get what Gary was gonna do. He's trying to help.
Yeah.
So he calls up Stacy Schultz, who was on third that week, and he's like, "Oh, Stacy, what can we do about the Robert staffing problem and Debbie Edwards and stuff like that?" And she was up in that office in no time, and she's like, "Can I talk to you?" I was like, "God damn, where the fuck did you come from?" Bitch was like across the plant, and she showed up there in 30 seconds.
So
So I was like, okay, whatever. So I had to leave. And then she was like, wait a minute, I need to talk to you. So don't go anywhere. I was like, okay. So I hang out outside. And she said, I need you to find out who wrote this stuff on those stupid box parts for the empty boxes. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So come the end of the shift, I get pulled in by David. And he's like, hey man, look, David says that you spoke out of turn and about stuff that doesn't concern you. I'm like, doesn't concern me.
what the fuck is that? Spoke out of turn?
I know. He was like, you spoke out of turn and stuff like that.
Why Mexican?
He went to try to do
Losing objective Butter.
laundry, but he told us that so she went to pick up stuff for Pop.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
What the fuck does it mean, speak out of turn?
Yeah, he got fired, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
Poor old David.
But I mean, still, man. You spoke out of turn. Nigga, I'm a grown man.
It's not like I was sitting in the classroom and I didn't raise my hand.
Basically.
No. Your kind don't get to speak in the classroom.
I think so.
Teacher,
have
can I
lost
go pee?
objective
Shut
apples.
up, smack.
He just happens to have a giant roll of toilet paper.
Do
He
you
could be
remember,
there.
do you remember in the SpongeBob movie when they're in that bar and they're
The enemy
they see those
controls all
bubbles floating
objectives.
around? Remember that shit?
No, what happened? That's
Okay,
funny, man.
Lee, do you remember it?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a point where they're all lined up, and the guy
Mhm.
starts playing a song, and he's like, we're gonna find out who blew this
We are
bubble and
losing.
all this shit, and one guy starts to talk. And he's like, well, I think, and he's like, shut up, and throws a chair in his face. that's exactly how I picture that in my head.
That's exactly how it went.
Robert's like, well, maybe shut up.
I was like, damn it. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's amazing. I got a weed eat under my
Okay.
trampoline.
Why? Why? Just leave it there.
Well, the rest of the yard looks good.
I'll leave it there, then that way all the kids can come around and they can like pretend like they're hiding in the jungle. You know?
That's
And
a
then
great
when somebody
plan,
gets bit by a snake, you'd be like, I told him not to go there.
Told not to go in there, stupid kids.
Stupid motherfuckers.
They don't listen. That'll teach them to jump on my trampoline when I'm out here.
That's funny.
Well, that's one mystery I had gun.
Or the homeless guy that keeps his kids jumping on there all naked.
Yeah. Man, how the fuck am I supposed to go to sleep for work?
I don't know. People usually lie in bed. Hello?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
I said people usually go to bed and then go sleepy.
Yeah, pretty much.
What time you gotta get up? Well, you have to be there for startup?
I gotta be there fucking 6 in the morning, man.
Fuck that. That means you gotta, shit. You gotta be out the door by 5.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
wait,
I have come to realize that no matter what shift you're on for craft, it does suck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Second shift is about the best one you can get.
Yep.
Show up, 40 hours, go home.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
When I was on second shift, it was the best. Fucking get there at 3 o'clock, 11:30. Fucking go home.
Yep.
You know? And you didn't have to deal with any fucking people. Because at 5 o'clock, everybody rolled out that motherfucker, and the place was just pretty much calm.
That's what I'm saying, man. I can't wait. This is my last week on first shift. And I'm only gonna be there for 3 days.
Nice.
Because fucking Friday I got first responder training.
Really? Really?
Yeah, man.
Hey, is that Karen chick in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, bud.
We were in there talking one day, and she
need some of that.
We went outside to smoke. And she like walked over into the corner out of the wind. She was like, "Shit, I'm going over here out of the wind. You know, I'm not standing in that wind." I was like, "All right, come on, I'll come with you." So we was over in the corner, all huddled up, talking. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get that pussy. I'm gonna get that pussy."
I can tell you, like, she was complaining about her utility, so Donna Shade called me. She's like, go talk to Kara about what the utility did wrong. So I was like, okay, blah, 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 blah. I'm fucking making my way back there, that front corner, and she's been right over, picking up pouches, and she's like, oh, hey. I was like, don't get a boner, don't get a boner, don't get a boner, don't get a boner. Just, I was like, fuck. And she's like, see what was happening was, and I was like, why don't you, finish cleaning that up, and I'll go stand against the pillar to hide my pee-pee.
I wouldn't. I would have just bent her over and been like, look, this is happening.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's too late.
Robert, don't do that! All I hear is, Robert, do that. I can't hear you over the filler.
Oh, it's so loud.
It's not running, it has a jam.
Oh, it's jammed alright.
You can't use the words fill her and jam in the same sentence.
Filler! Yes, I'm for the filler!
Get it, door!
Oh man. Bless her heart.
Yeah,
She was like Rachel Starr, the porn star.
I'm trying to get a crack at that.
I mean, you get it. I mean, no.
Of course I'll let you know. Well, no, I gotta keep it under wraps because that's fucking Monsters XP's.
Oh, is he still banging that?
Well, no, but I'm just trying to be polite.
You go up to him and be like, look man, can I fuck that?
Well, I mean, I had mentioned it once before.
What'd he say?
He was like, man, I already planted the seed in that one. I was like, so you didn't harvest nothing.
How far are you gonna take with the farming analogy?
So about that I'm chopping down somebody's beanstalk.
Just come.
I got a picture from. You heard me, carrying a fucking cannon. I got a poon gun. Fuck, I'm on fire.
The picture will load. The fuck is that thing? He just took a canyon and took off the wheel.
Basically. Why'd you carry this thing around? Fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Good. No, he's not back here.
Who are you talking to?
Randy's grandfather.
We are losing objective Duff.
You should not be allowed to shoot me with a tank.
I'll tell you what, you almost had me convinced to buy Battlefield when I flipped that tank over by shooting at the ground.
That was fucking brilliant. Lee,
I'll flip on my side.
I was share playing Battlefield, letting Robert play it. And so he's in this, he comes up on like this tank laying on its side. So I was like, fuck it, shoot the ground. He's like, yeah, boom! Fucking thing flips. Back on his treads. It was incredible.
Oh my god.
That's the best thing I've ever done in a video game.
It was
High
cool
forces women to pick up dog shit.
I just realized I ate an entire box of donuts today.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
We got Krispy Kreme donuts. That Holly's kids were doing for like fundraising.
Yeah.
There's like 12 boxes in there. I'm like, I can't eat all that.
Ate all that.
Ate all that. I gave myself a challenge.
And I succeeded.
It is now time for a nap.
Sugar crash.
Dude, one day that fucker just got up. Drank 5 cups of coffee by like 12. I'm like, I need a nap. Why did I drink 5 cups of coffee?
Dude, that's the worst. Like, I'll get up in the morning, get a bunch of coffee, and then I'll be at work, and like 10 o'clock, I'm like, I'm dying. This is it. I'm dead.
Yep. Oh man. When me and my brother were in Coolworks, I never told you about how you got fired, right? So we were Coolworks line 2, and filler 4, 5, and 6 were down, right? Something was going on, and fucking with the SAS and
We have lost objective
like
Edward.
it wasn't running, so people were like trying to, you know, everybody was helping out. But my brother was on filler 7, and his shit was running perfectly, right? So he had his foot up on the railing, he's just watching shit go by. Meanwhile, everybody's like huddled up and trying to get shit, you know, started and running. Everybody's keeping busy. Along comes the fucking plant manager, and he's like, that kid, come get his feet up and railing and fire. My brother's just sitting there with his arms crossed, watching the bottles go by.
What the fuck? Why would he fire him though?
I don't know. Oh, because he apparently was trying to fuck his woman.
Well, that still doesn't seem like a good reason to fire somebody.
Exactly. So we get out, and he's like, I got fired. I'm like, what? What do you mean you got fired? He's like, yeah. But I was like, oh, apparently I wasn't doing enough. Like, my fella's running perfect, so what the hell was I supposed to be doing?
Right.
I'm like, yeah. Exactly. Those fellas make me sleepy, man. Like, I've taken a couple of naps on them fucking metal stools. I'm letting you guys have. We know.
Standing there.
You know what's the worst is fall asleep and the shit jams up.
That's the thing, like, them first shift cats, they're like, you know, whenever you have a jam at the ACP, they're like, open that lid up, clear it out, shut the lid, pull the E-stop, that way it'll keep running. And I was like, yeah, but then it dumps everything in that fucking cart down there.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking do work.
Yeah, they were like, well, I mean, you can get that, and that way it'll still run green. I was like, I don't care.
Fuck green, dude.
I'd rather be in the red and do little work.
Oh, man.
That's just my
dude,
2 cents.
sometimes, like, everything will hit at once with those fucking fellas. Like, fucking ACP jam, the bottles will jam up in there, and the bowl jam, and takeaway jams. I was like, fuck it, this shit's getting shut off.
Pretty
You know what's worse though, is when something's seriously fucked up, like the ACP jamming, it's like you gotta keep it running, and you're constantly putting them fucking bottles back online, trying to do your fucking weight, all the audits you gotta do. Fuck that place. Fuck that over. You know what's nice though is the singles line. Whenever the ACP's fucking up.
You know what? I haven't gotten a chance to run that yet.
Cause every day at 5 o'clock you gotta switch over to the singles line. And if it's a flavor, you just sit there. You just do anything, you just sit there.
We have taken objective Edward.
Well, I thought singles only ran on day shift.
Yeah, so you gotta, night shift's gotta start it up and get it ready.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so like 5 or 6, yeah, so like 5 or 6 o'clock, you get a pretty good break there.
Yeah, it's fucking nice.
And you got, you got the wall, so you can get pretty comfortable with your chairs.
I feel like I do as little as possible, and they should, like, support me for that.
They should. You know who, what's that one chick that was training you, the little chick? Big
Which
butt.
one? Val or?
Val. She's a bitch.
You don't like her?
Not at all, man.
I see, she told me she liked you.
She's okay sometimes, man, but she can be a bitch. I came back one time and, my shit's running good, and I'm like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom, I'm gonna shit my pants. She's like, well, I can't do it. I'm like, you're not doing nothing. You're literally standing there watching shit go by. I do shit. She's like, I can't do it.
See, that's fucked up.
Fuck you. I was like, fuck you.
Act like you got some fucking privilege
We are
over my
losing objective Duff.
Remember, Lee, I don't know if you were, no, I don't think you were there when, your mom was doing cool work, right?
Yeah, I was there.
Well, the one time, I don't know if you remember Mark Hamilton.
Maybe.
Well, it was when he was still there, he had the big mustache.
Yeah, I remember.
This was back when he was still there before he got fired for walking off.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, everybody went on break. And I had to, like, I don't know if I always just take a mean shit in school work, but everybody went on break. And I told Norma, the other chick that was running the filler behind me, I was like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. She's like, what do you want me to do? I'm not watching your filler. I was like, alright. So I'm like, down the line, and nobody's there, the police were on break, I'm like, I'm not taking my pants. So I shut off my filler, and I go take a shit, and I run back.
Yeah.
And your mom was there. She's like, "Why the hell?" Shit my pants. Or run to it.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, they tell you, they're like, look, if you gotta go to the bathroom, fucking go.
Yeah. Sometimes they go out of control, like, you never got control. Should have been there when, do you know Kenny Davis?
I know the name.
Yeah. We were having, he was coordinating search one night, and we were having a pretty bad night with everything. And he walked through and just straight to Kenny Davis. And apparently they had it out, and Kenny's like, what the fuck happened? I was like, I don't know. I was like, we're just getting cleaned up. And he's like, well, I might be getting mad because I just told you to eat it.
We have an armored train.
I was like, okay.
It's a gangster.
Kenny Davis don't give a fuck. Kind of like you, actually.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't tell people to go eat a dick.
You should though.
Like, I lay down enough logic that they're like, damn, this nigga ain't no pushover. But I still stay within the bounds that they can't fire me.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, I hate every job in there, but at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? Pays my bills. That's my motivation. I'm like, it pays my bills. Eat it.
I missed.
Eat that dick. Eat that bear dick. The bear dick.
If you ever see me fighting a bear, you better jump in and help the bear.
You ever see me fight a bear? You better jump in and help me. It's a fucking bear.
Get on down with God and see I'm calling. You better click and see what the fuck I want. You ever seen that T-Rex thing?
Where he's talking to God?
Thing? Yeah, no. Scooby thing where the black guy cuts off the white guy. No? Oh. You're gonna have to listen to it. Cause the black guy didn't cut the white guy off, so the white guy yells out his window, he's like, fuck you, Scooby! And the black guy leaves.
We have taken objective Duff.
Oh, the sad day. He's like, what you mean? And he's like, it's a sad day when the white man not for the black man.
That is a
And he's
solid
like, I tell you, you
point.
tried. I was like, I tell you tried. You run away scared. I tell you, you tried. So he goes up to him while they're still on the highway, and he's like, hey man, tell me my fuck dude. He told me, fuck you, pull fuck over, I'm kicking your ass. Motherfucker pulls right over, and he's like, shit. He's like, what am I gonna do now, man? Motherfucker pulled over.
I didn't expect him to want to fight.
And he's like, no, it's okay. You go over there, you say something, and he's scared. And he's like, alright. He's like, I can bullshit my way out of this. And he's like, hey, get the fuck out the car. I'm gonna kick your ass. And he's like, do what now? He's like, let me tell you something here, Martin Luther the King. If I get out of this car, I'm gonna fill this whole street up with uppercuts.
You will.
Yeah. So he's like, shit, fucking white guy is a better trash talker than me.
That's awesome.
So they're like getting into it, and he's like, you ever dream about touching me, you better wake up and apologize.
I wish I could think of badass shit on the spot like that.
Isn't it great? Make a great story.
Me, somebody's like, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm like, well, I said, you're gonna look stupid chasing me. Joke's on you, I'm gonna scream rape.
I think Gabriel broke Brandy's brawl.
Well, take him out and play with him.
Yep.
Yep.
Like you ripped it off of her?
No. Like I think he broke the straps.
Hey Dad, what? Boobies!
Shit.
Oh, he's looking for such a young age.
I love boobies. Brandy's boobies are big though.
Brandy's
They're too
boobies are
big.
what?
They're enormous.
I want to see. Will you send me a picture of them?
I'll be honest, I snuck one in the other time, but she fucked me in the face. She was like, "Oh, sending that to that."
I'm just curious. I just want to see what her boobies look like.
It's huge.
Are they? Does she have like massive nipples?
Yeah, like saucer size.
Really?
Yeah.
Man. Now I have a
It's in that
boner.
little hand. Huh?
What?
What?
Now I have a boner.
Ah. Okay. I have one too.
Alrighty, guys.
No,
Don't do
Lee.
it.
Let's rub our
Lee.
boners together. Lee.
I know.
Boners. Boners. Boners.
I would love to. I gotta go.
You
Okay.
liar.
Maybe I did. Who knows?
You know.
Maybe I'm just gonna go and jerk off.
Can I get in on that?
Sadly, maybe.
Maybe.
I'll leave the imagination up to you.
I already blew my load.
So you like me in that aspect.
Pretty much.
You premature
Holy
ejaculator.
Hang on, before you go, I'm gonna
It'd be
send
the
you.
only way to go.
I'm gonna send you a picture over PlayStation Messenger.
Is it gonna be up your dick?
No, unfortunately. But look at this fucking bike I just found.
I don't like the back of it.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like that hump, it's got the back. I'm not a fan of that.
I don't know what that is.
Excuse me. Isn't the wheel way too far back out?
I mean, it's clearly a drag racing bike,
Yeah.
but still, like, what the fuck?
I don't know. You ever seen Kira bike?
What?
The bike from Kira?
The bike from who?
Oh, okay, let me send you a picture better.
That's a weird ass fucking hump.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Looks like a hornet.
kinda. Sorry,
I'm just
your mic's all spotty.
Okay.
Run away.
Uh-huh. Somebody playing Zelda?
I'm watching videos. It's like funny notes from mom.
I thought he was playing Battlefield, man.
I was, but
I don't want to. Don't tell him what to do, Rob.
Do whatever I want.
there's one. It's got a bottle of Vagisil. There's a note beside of it that says, "Looks like toothpaste. Tastes terrible."
Evil. God.
We're waiting. What? Somebody about to send another picture?
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
Oh no, I
think-
was just waiting.
I'm just trying to find the perfect picture. But this bike is ridiculous.
Please stop masturbating on the towels. Clean up with the tissue or in the sink with soap and water.
Oh, Bubba, give me 1 sec. What time you gotta go, Betty Bike?
I don't know. I'll probably go here soon.
Alright, let me see this picture. No. No. Come on. Oh, fuck.
That's all. nobody else wants to fuck. Like, I was talking to my friend Jody the other day, and I was like, we were just bullshitting. She was like, well, I don't want a one night stand. I was like, well, I mean, you could come over next week.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, no, you jackass. I mean, I want a date. And I was like, my bad.
You obviously got the wrong idea.
Yup.
Gabriel, what are you on?
Oh my god. Oh, so horny.
You better get to sleep, nigga. We got to be up like 4 o'clock.
I know.
I gotta get going, guys.
Alright.
I hate real life.
Real life is the worst.
Fucking sucks.
I'm going through customizing my Battlefield character now because I've never done it.
Eh.
I just immediately started playing.
I am currently a goat. Goat simulator. It's a microwave.
Hey, man. In that
Yeah,
ghost
so pizzas.
simulator, what exactly do you do?
Anything.
I seen somebody like modded where the goat had guns.
Anything you want.
Somebody modded the PC version and the goat had guns.
So horny. So horny. So horny. Me love you long time.
That's what you told me last time.
So horny. So horny.
Dun. Nigga, you always horny.
I am always horny.
You
What
went to
are
a Mexican restaurant
those? What? Who's at a Mexican restaurant? Oh! Oh shit!
They look up Russian Satan 2 nuclear missile.
Alright, guys.
Motherfucker.
Okay, Lee.
Bye.
Bye,
Talk to y'all sometime.
Lee. Okay.
Maybe next week.
I'll never call.
He'll never call. He never does.
I mean, like, whenever I get on my PlayStation, it always says I don't have fucking internet connected. I don't know what's
Boo.
going on there.
Oh, fucking tired.
Anyways,
Alright, motherfucker.
Marlo.
Peace out.
I love you.
Love you, big guy. Well, I guess that's my cue to go too. Oh, shit. Fuck yeah.